Welcome to the tutorial on common drain amplifier, also called as the source follower. The common drain amplifier or the CD amplifier or the grounded drain amplifier is obtained by connecting the drain terminal to ground and applying the input signal Vi between the gate and the ground, and the output voltage is measured between the source and the ground across the load resistance RL. This configuration is commonly called as the source follower. Next is the need for voltage buffer. The source followers are also called as the voltage buffers, and we need to understand what is the necessity of a voltage buffer. To understand this, let us consider the figure A, which is shown here. Here the load resistance RL is directly connected to the source V signal via the resistance R signal. Now this circuit shown in the figure A results in the severe attenuation of the signal, and the signal that is appearing across the load will be equal to 1 by 1000, that is 1 kilo, plus 1, that will be equal to 1 millivolt, which is shown here. So as you can see, when the signal is directly connected to the load, there is a lot of signal loss at the output side, and the input voltage of 1 volt which is applied is reduced to a value of 1 millivolt. Whatever signal that we apply at the input, we want approximately 90% of it to be available at the output side. In order to make that possible, what we do is we make use of an amplifier in between the input voltage and the load, which is shown in the figure C. In the figure C, you can see that we have connected an amplifier having an open circuit voltage gain of 1 volt. The resistance R signal is 1 mega ohms. The input signal voltage is 1 volt. And this amplifier is having an input resistance which is very large and an output resistance which is quite small. So this amplifier is used between the source and the load. So V signal which is applied, which is equal to 1 volt, will appear at the input as 1 volt at the input of the amplifier, and because the output resistance of the amplifier is low, almost 90% of the input voltage that is applied will appear at the output. So you can see that the V signal of 1 volt at the output is available equal to 0.9 volts. So hence it is possible to obtain an output voltage equal to the input voltage by making use of a voltage buffer or a source follower. So with this, let us step forward to understanding and deriving the characteristic parameters of the source follower or the common drain amplifier. When we talk about the characteristic parameters, we basically mean that we need to obtain the equations for the input resistance of the amplifier. We need to obtain the equation for the open circuit voltage gain, the gain of the complete circuit, and the overall voltage gain. So let us consider the figure that is shown in A, wherein we have considered a common drain circuit with a gate provided with the input signal via the resistance R signal, and a load is connected to the source terminal, and output voltage is measured across the load. The equivalent circuit for this, what we have considered, is a T model. So because we have a MOSFET with the load RL in its source terminal, it will be more convenient to use a T model. So this is the equivalent T model, wherein R0, that is the small R0, is in parallel with the load RL, but in discrete circuits we consider this R0 to be very small, and this value of R0 will be neglected in discrete circuits. So moving on, in order to obtain the different parameter values, what we do here is the same circuit I have considered, which was shown in the figure C. I have considered an equivalent circuit of the T model, but I have eliminated the resistance R0. So as we know that for the source follower the input resistance is infinite, and in order to compute the output voltage, we know that output voltage will be equal to the current multiplied with the load resistance RL, and this is denoted as equation number 1. To obtain the current, what we do is we use the Ohm's law. So according to the Ohm's law, the current I will be equal to the input voltage divided by the total resistance which is connected, that is 1 by Gm plus RL, and this is denoted as equation number 2. And this equation for I is rearranged in this particular form. To obtain the output voltage will be equal to input multiplied with the load divided by the total resistance, that is 1 by Gm plus RL. To obtain the equation for the open circuit voltage gain, we have output voltage by input which will be equal to RL divided by 1 by Gm plus RL. This equation 3 is obtained by rearranging this particular equation which is shown above. If we want to find out what is the open circuit voltage gain, what we do is we set the RL value to be infinite. If we set the RL value to be infinite in the equation number 3, then what happens is that the value of our open circuit voltage gain will be equal to 1. And in order to obtain the output resistance of the amplifier, we set the input voltage to 0 and look at the resistance which is obtained by looking back into the output terminal by excluding the load resistance, and we only see the value of 1 by Gm, that is as shown here. So you can see that when you exclude RL, the resistance that is seen will be equal to 1 by Gm. So this circuit is the same that we have used earlier when we explained the common source amplifier, wherein we use this particular circuit in order to obtain the amplifier output resistance. So finally, the open circuit unity gain including R0 will be equal to AV, which is equal to AV0 multiplied with RL divided by 1 by Gm plus RL. Now we know that from the previous equation that 1 by Gm is equal to capital R0, that is the output resistance. So I have replaced this equation for the gain of the amplifier to be equal to AV0 into RL divided by R0 plus RL. So the gain of the amplifier is obtained to be equal to RL divided by 1 by Gm plus RL. So the same equation I have rewritten here and named it as equation number 6. And the overall voltage gain GV will be equal to the output voltage divided by the signal voltage which is applied to the amplifier. And we know that input voltage is equal to the signal voltage. So the gain of the amplifier will be equal to the overall voltage gain. So same equation as in the equation number 6 will be obtained for the equation number 7. So one important conclusion that we have here is that if the value of the overall voltage gain is very less than 1, then the value of 1 by Gm also will be low, and the value of this particular gain, overall gain of the amplifier, will be equal to 1. Therefore the voltage that is available at the source terminal will follow that at the input. So hence we call it as a source amplifier. So next let us look into some of the features of the source amplifier. So as you can see, the source amplifier has a very high input resistance which is equal to infinity. The output resistance is very low, close to 0, and the open circuit voltage gain is close to unity. The circuit is also called as voltage buffer, and that we have narrated in the very beginning as to how it acts like a voltage buffer. And another important application of the source follower is that it can be used as a last stage in the multi-stage amplifier when its function is to provide a very low output resistance, enabling the large load currents without any loss of gain, that is with little reduction of the output signal voltage. So to summarize whatever we have understood, because in the earlier tutorial we have seen the common source amplifier with RS, without RS, and then we have now seen the source follower. So here we have tabulated the different characteristic parameters. Characteristic parameters of our interest are in AV0, R0, AV and GV. So if you remember this particular tabulation, it will be easier for you to solve the numericals. If you observe this particular equations, they have just obtained these equations by rearranging the value of GM. Similarly here. So this common source here basically corresponds to the common source without the source resistance, whereas this is the common source with the source resistance, and these are the equations of the source follower, also called as the common drain or the CD amplifier